Archangel Michael has an urgent message about someone very close to your heart. They are experiencing deep psychological distress right now. Their mind is trapped in darkness and pain. But there's something more, something Archangel Michael needs you to know about what comes after, and this person is crying out for help in ways you cannot see. Their soul is reaching across space and time to find you. They believe you are the only one who can understand their pain. This is not a coincidence. You have been chosen to receive this message for a very important reason. Your soul and this person's soul are connected by invisible threads of energy. When they suffer, you feel it too, even if you don't understand why. Have you been feeling unexplained sadness lately? Maybe sudden waves of anxiety that seem to come from nowhere. Perhaps you've been having trouble sleeping or strange dreams that leave you feeling drained. These are not your emotions alone. They are spiritual echoes of someone else's psychological pain, reaching you through the divine connection you share. Archangel Michael can see the energy waves flowing between your hearts. Each time they struggle with dark thoughts, ripples of distress travel to you. Each time they feel hopeless, you feel restless without knowing why. You are not just a bystander in their healing. You are the key that can unlock their freedom from this mental prison. Archangel Michael says their psychological distress is getting worse each day. What started as sadness has grown into something much more dangerous. Their thoughts have turned dark and scary. If they don't get help soon, they might make choices that cannot be undone. Their mental state is affecting every decision they make. They are pulling away from everyone who loves them. The window to reach them is closing fast. Soon they may be too lost in their own darkness to hear anyone calling their name, even yours. Archangel Michael is deeply concerned for both of your souls. He knows that helping them will also heal something broken inside you. The same wound exists in both your spirits. You may have noticed strange energy around you lately. The air feels heavy sometimes. Shadows seem darker than usual. Your home feels different when you're alone. These are signs that their distress is creating spiritual disturbances that reach across any distance to touch your world. Like this video right now to open the divine healing channel between your soul and theirs. Archangel Michael says, this person has been battling their psychological pain alone for months, maybe even years. They wake up each morning hoping today will be different. But the dark cloud follows them everywhere they go. They have tried to push through the pain by themselves. They tell others they are fine when asked. They smile and pretend everything is normal while their mind screams for relief. Deep inside, they carry wounds from their past that never healed properly. Old hurts that they buried instead of facing. Memories that haunt them in quiet moments. Fears about their future that keep them awake at night. They haven't reached out for help because they fear being judged. They worry that others will think they are weak or broken. They believe their problems are too much for anyone else to handle. But Archangel Michael sees something they cannot. Your soul carries similar scars. You have walked through similar darkness. You understand their pain in ways others never could. This is why their spirit calls out to you specifically. On some level, they know you will not judge them. They sense you have the wisdom that comes from surviving your own psychological battles. The connection between you runs deeper than friendship or family. It is a bond forged by shared struggle and mutual understanding. Their healing and your healing are connected like two rivers flowing toward the same ocean that you were brought together by divine design. Their recovery depends on you answering this spiritual call for help. Type healing now to strengthen the spiritual bridge that will carry your love and support to them. Archangel Michael says signs of their psychological distress have been appearing in your own energy field. You may have felt sudden drops in your mood for no clear reason. Moments when anxiety grips you even though your life is going well. These are not your feelings. They are spiritual echoes of their inner turmoil, reaching you through the divine connection you share. Your sensitive soul picks up their emotional broadcasts like a radio receiving signals from far away. You might have experienced headaches that come and go without warning, unusual fatigue that sleep doesn't cure, a heaviness in your chest that feels like sadness but isn't connected to anything in your own life. Their psychological pain peaks at certain times, late at night when they lie awake with racing thoughts, early morning when they wake up dreading another day. These are the moments when their mental anguish reaches out strongest to you. Archangel Michael can see their desperate thoughts calling your name in their darkest moments. Some part of their soul remembers you exist. They may not consciously think of reaching out, but their spirit sends urgent messages across the spiritual realm. They carry a burden that grows heavier each day, negative thoughts that circle in their mind like vultures, self-doubt that tells them they are not worthy of love or happiness, fear that their pain will never end. This unresolved psychological distress is blocking their spiritual growth. Their soul cannot evolve while trapped in mental suffering. Every day they stay stuck in this pain delays their divine purpose, but there is hope. They chose you before they were born to be their spiritual lifeline. Your soul agreed to be their anchor when the storms in their mind became too strong to weather alone. If you wish to amplify the healing energy flowing between you, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering creates a powerful energy exchange that strengthens divine intervention. Your financial gift honors the sacred work Archangel Michael performs to heal psychological wounds. Across spiritual dimensions, the healing activation draws closer now. Type 777 to fully open your divine channel and begin the psychological healing process. Archangel Michael reveals deeper layers of their psychological distress now. Their pain doesn't just come from recent events. It flows from wounds passed down through generations of their family line. Old patterns of depression, anxiety, and fear have traveled from parent to child for many years. Each generation tried to hide their struggles, but the psychological patterns remained. This person inherited mental health challenges they didn't choose and don't understand. Their distress affects every relationship in their life. They push away people who try to get close because they fear being seen as broken. They sabotage good opportunities because they don't believe they deserve success or happiness. Inside their mind, a constant battle rages between hope and despair. One voice tells them things can get better. Another voice whispers that they are worthless and will never find peace. The negative voice has been winning lately. They have lost motivation for things that once brought them joy. Colors seem less bright. Food tastes bland. Activities that used to excite them now feel like impossible tasks. This is their soul crying out for rescue. Their fear of the future has grown so strong that they can barely plan beyond today. They worry about failing again. They fear more pain is coming. They wonder if they have the strength to keep fighting these invisible battles in their mind. But Archangel Michael sees what they cannot. Your healing journey and theirs are connected by divine design. As you send them spiritual support, old wounds in your own psyche will also begin to mend. The same light that heals their darkness will illuminate shadows you carry too. This is why the timing is perfect. Both souls are ready for transformation. Both spirits hunger for freedom from psychological pain. The healing that begins now will bless you both with peace beyond anything you have known before. Type 333 now to receive divine clarity and activate the healing power flowing through your spiritual connection. Archangel Michael provides specific guidance on how you can help heal their psychological wounds. Your focused thoughts and prayers create healing energy that travels instantly to them no matter how far apart you are. Sit quietly each day and picture them surrounded by golden light. See their mind becoming calm and peaceful. Imagine their negative thoughts dissolving like clouds in sunshine. Your mental images become real spiritual medicine for their suffering soul. Send them love through your heart center. Think their name and feel warmth spreading from your chest toward them. This creates an energy bridge that carries healing vibrations directly to their wounded psyche. The best times for the spiritual healing work are during dawn and dusk, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Their soul is most open to receiving help during these twilight hours. As you work to heal them, protection surrounds you. Archangel Michael's light shields you from absorbing their pain too deeply. You can help without drowning in their darkness. Watch for signs that your healing energy is reaching them. They may suddenly feel hope for no reason. Their sleep might improve. They could reach out to someone after isolating for weeks. The spiritual intervention serves a greater purpose than just their recovery. As their mind heals, your own psychological wounds also mend. Old traumas you thought were forgotten will finally find peace. The divine connection between you creates mutual transformation. Their breakthrough becomes your breakthrough. Their freedom from mental anguish unlocks healing you didn't even know you needed. This is sacred work blessed by heaven itself. Two souls lifting each other from psychological darkness into spiritual light. If you wish to maintain this powerful healing energy, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each continued offering sustains the spiritual work over time and ensures the psychological healing reaches its full potential. Your financial support honors the ongoing divine intervention transforming both souls. Type light now to activate the final phase of psychological healing and divine transformation. For both souls, Archangel Michael announces the breakthrough moment has arrived. The healing energy you've been sending has reached their troubled mind. Their psychological distress begins to lift like fog clearing from a mountain. You may feel a sudden lightness in your own heart as their burden starts to dissolve. The heavy emotions you've been carrying on their behalf are finally releasing. This is proof the spiritual intervention is working. Their mind, which has been trapped in dark thoughts for so long, receives its first taste of genuine peace. The constant noise of worry and fear grows quieter. Space opens between their thoughts where calm can enter. Divine healing light now surrounds their entire being. Past traumas that created their psychological wounds begin to lose their power. Old hurts that shaped their negative thinking patterns start to fade. They feel something they haven't experienced in months or years, real hope. Not forced optimism, but authentic belief that their life can improve. Their soul remembers what happiness feels like. The spiritual breakthrough happening now reaches beyond just their current crisis. Generational patterns of mental suffering in their family line begin to break. They become the first in their lineage to truly heal these psychological wounds. Their renewed strength creates a ripple effect in your own life. Areas where you've struggled with self-doubt or fear suddenly seem manageable. Your confidence grows as theirs is restored. The gratitude flowing from their heart to yours creates a permanent bond of spiritual love. Even when this crisis passes, you will always be connected as souls who helped heal each other's deepest pain. This divine healing mission is now complete. Type blessed now to complete the divine psychological healing and seal the spiritual transformation. Archangel Michael has blessed you both with. Archangel Michael confirms the healing has been fully activated. Their psychological distress transforms into psychological strength. What once caused them suffering now becomes wisdom they can share with others. The transformation beginning in their mind will continue growing each day. Old thought patterns that trapped them in pain are replaced with new neural pathways of hope and healing. You will notice changes in your own mental state as well. Anxiety you didn't even realize you carried begins to dissolve. Confidence replaces doubt. Peace fills spaces where worry used to live. The spiritual bond created through this healing work connects you forever. Two souls who faced psychological darkness together and emerged into divine light. Their gratitude toward you becomes a permanent blessing on your own life path. Type Amen to seal this divine healing blessing and complete the sacred psychological transformation. Work forever.